born and raised, my wonderful wife. What happens is that whenever I plan a trip, you get the introduction, that comes standard, table of contents. I give you the calendars, basic package explanation, week one, end of week one, where we'll be, and then Q&A, contact, and everything else. Scroll down. So, this is one of my panoramics from Shibuya, right in front of Shibuya 109. If anyone's into fashion, cosplay, whatnot, or young ladies fashion, you know Shibuya 109 is a Tokyo landmark of the fashion capital for young women's fashion. They're shooting between 14 and 30. But when you get a calendar from me, I tell you point blank what's going on. It's not filled in because this is my generic one. When you're booking your trip with me, I'm filling in your calendar. I'm going to tell you, hey, this is the ramen shop. This is where we're going to go eat. These are the things we can get into. But when you get it from me, everything with a hyperlink, it's good to go. All the pictures are labeled, and those are also links to other events. Can't hear me in the back? All right, I got to do teacher voice all day then. Scroll down. Can anyone not hear me in the back? You good? All right, my wife's deaf. I won't tell her that though. This is from one of the bed and breakfasts that we stayed at. It's a Ryokan in Fukuoka. It's a 10-minute walk to the mall?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What happens is that I built everything around their budget. I stayed each night for $43. It has an onsen inside. They have a free bread and breakfast. They also have their own pet cats in the place that are running around the garden. That'll let you pet if you're a cat person. I look at the cat, I'm like, hey, look, I don't know you. All right. If you want to be petted, we'll work on that later. But again, I have a YouTube video of the place, a link to the city itself, when we're leaving. 2019 summer, if you're coming with me, if you're coming week 4 or staying for the entire month, we're leaving on the 17th of July. We're going to get there on the 12th of June. And we'll get the prices in a minute. Let's go down. Now, my bad news is not as bad as the other bad news you heard earlier. Actually, mine's more reasonable. So, here's the plan. June 12th, July 17th, 5 weeks total. Tokyo, Shizuoka, Hiroshima, week 1. So, when we go to Shizuoka, we're gonna do a day trip of Fuji. We're gonna get off the train, throw our stuff in a coin locker, and take a second train up to Fuji to one of the cable cars or to one of the other places where we can get pictures of it. I am not going to the Special Force. I don't like talking about it. I'm not going there. But if you want to go, meet us at the hotel. Week 2, how many people have seen Captain Harlock? Okay, old anime heads know about Captain Harlock. If you're a youngin', Captain Harlock, great stuff. They have a museum in Aru City in Kokuda. You get off at the train station and walk out to museums in the mall, 6th floor. Then we're going to go to Fukuoka. That's going to be the hotel. At the end of Fukuoka, we're going to transfer to Kumamoto. So you're going to get to see where I was living. Dragon House Ramen. Dragon House Ramen was excellent.
Dragon House Ramen is really good, yeah. Freshness Burger. also in Kumamoto.
She's better. it's an in joke. I have my favorite restaurants, and I'm going to Yoshinoya, but we had Yoshinoya yesterday. Hush! So it came down to, Javon, yeah, I don't want to go to Yoshinoya tomorrow. Why? I hate it. I'm done. Good. Fine. We found a ramen shop that opens up at 10 a.m. in Tokyo. I was all game for that. All right. Week 3. Week 3 is my personal favorite week. Why? The city of Kobe, which is the background picture. If you want that picture, I can send it to you. It's also my Instagram. Kobe American Park Oriental is one of the most beautiful hotels in the world. I am not biased in this. It's actually listed in the top 1,000 if you can find it. Why? You have 4 different views. You have an ocean view, you have this view, you have the mountain view, and then you have the park view. This is the park view. They have concerts out front of the hotel. There's a Starbucks out in front of the hotel. You have an international food court and mall, a 15-minute walk from the hotel. You can take a cruise to Osaka, around the harbor, or anywhere else in Japan from right next to this hotel. They just take you to the ferry and the terminal. Nobody wanted to go, so I didn't go. But from the hotel in Kobe, you can go to Kyoto and Osaka. It's like driving to San Marcos, 45 minutes on a bullet train. It's peaceful and quiet. By the way, the hotel's $400 a night. I got it for $140 a night. After that, week 4 is my next favorite week because of Gunma. Gunma, again, it's all on my YouTube playlist. It has the Water Festival. I forgot, the Water Festival video is on there. It's also on the DVDs I have upstairs. But we go to Nagoya and Tokyo. The week 5 group, week 5 is people that actually want to go try the drift race. I've had people ask me, did you ever go drift racing in Japan? No, I went to car shows. But in Ebisu, they have the professional circuit where you can talk to one of the drivers or the owners of a group of cars, and it might run you $1,000 or $2,000 to drive for an afternoon. But I'm not going to be there in Ebisu if no one's booking it. So, let's talk about the money. 9 days, 8 nights is $41.99. Train pass is not included. That's if you're just doing week 1 in Tokyo. You don't need it. A train pass is a beautiful thing. It saved me $20,000 last summer. I kept all of my bullet ticket stubs, and I calculated using Google Maps and the Japanese Rail Pass. Going from Tokyo to Kyoto is $300. The young lady in July forgot something at the hotel. We had to go back, so that's already $600. By the way, the 3-week train pass is $590. It paid for itself in 1 day. And imagine, if you look at the back of the shirts, I did all those places with the train pass. I don't mind sleeping on a train. I don't have to drive. It's the only way I can get around with doing 180 miles an hour and not getting a ticket. There you go.
Yep.
If you're doing 2 weeks, you go 2 weeks plus.
Right over there.
It's the reason why it's 9, 16, 22, and 30 is that you have to include your flight days. What travel agents don't tell you is that when you fly to Japan, you're paying for the day you get there. And I'm like, why am I paying extra for a day I'm going to be on a plane? I'm not even physically in the country yet. It's just part of your contract. That's a crap contract. I'm paying for a hotel room, I'm sleeping
Right there.
Crazy.
Get that crowd.
So, if you're going by yourself, 9 days, 8 nights is $41.99. That's week 1. If you're going for 2 weeks, it's week 1 and 2 for $66.99. 3 weeks all the way down to Osaka. You'll fly out of Osaka to Tokyo, transfer, and you'll be heading home out of Tokyo. 30 days, you're going to see all of these places, and then you'll fly out that day by yourself. Train pass is not included. Now, if you're sharing a room, it gets a lot cheaper because you are splitting your room allowance up to $180 a night with someone. So a lot of people look at the sticker shock and like, that's still out of my budget. How much total did you guys come out to for your trip?
I didn't have all that together.
Okay, so they don't know, we're not gonna ask.
It was probably about 6,000.
Yeah.
And she
Not
was doing it
including
for 3
train
weeks.
staff.
They were with me for a week and a half, and the original quote I gave them with their train passes and flights, and the hotels they pick. You pick your own hotels that are in your budget. Japan, you have rooms as cheap as $23 a night, all the way up to $6,000.
When we were at the Ryokan, we split a 3 tatami room, and it was $73 for the 3 of us, so we spent $20 a person.
And you have an onsen in the hotel, you can go soak and get that summer heat off and just relax. So, after a week, I put in the train pass as part of your package. What comes in the main package? Flights, your hotel, your train pass, your travel insurance, and your pocket Wi-Fi. Yes?
For I guess the last package, would that be you and your friend coming, or would that be a stranger you're staying with?
No, I don't want you to stay with strangers. That's the other thing I didn't put in the other bad news for the first one. When you book group packages, if you don't pay for a room by yourself, they assign you a roommate. And they hope you get along. My packages, if you want to be by